Where is my gate? How do I set this? Yeah, I need to set this up a little bit, just a little bit higher. There, that's good. Just a little bit higher. So like noises like that don't fucking permeate the mic and make people grossed out and ASMR and okay, so I want to go live. I'm already shown as going live. I would like to change the thumbnail, please. I forget how I did this before, but there should be a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. So how do I do this? Edit title and description, no. I would like to edit the thumbnail, please. Oh, can I do it here? Yes, wait, yes. Okay, there we go. I really wish I could just always have the same thumbnail though. Now the other question is, where the heck did I save that thumbnail? Where did I save it? I know I had like a thumbnail folder. I just wouldn't like delete it. Oh, maybe I did. Hold on. Let me check that garbage can. No. No. Nah, not any of those. Would it be in video assets? Or perhaps it would be in my Siegs folder. I forget where I saved thumbnails. There's a chance it's also just like in thumbnails? Is it in thumbnails? Oh man. Why are thumbnails so hard? Maybe I have to re-export it. If I did, that would suck. If I did, that would be a little cringe. But I want it. I want the thumbnail. Do 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 do. Oh, well, that's part of the image. Yeah, let me just work on this for a sec. Well, you guys have to just stare at me for a while. Before we go on to Shirahoshi testing. Shirahoshi being a deck that is a lot better than I thought it would be. Which I am just so pleased about. Show me recents, baby. Oh, wait, did I not save it? Come on, bro. Yeah, maybe I have to give up on the thumbnail. Do I have to give up on the thumbnail? Maybe I do, but it's not here. And it's not on my desktop. It's not in video assets. Where would I have saved this damn thing? I guess I'll just have to give it up, huh? I'll have to make another one. Should I make a thumbnail for individual leaders? What's up, Mikey? Welcome in, friend. As I am on the hunt for a thumbnail that I could have sworn I made, but can't seem to find the location of. And it's not in the trash can, so it should just be somewhere. But where is it? I'll look for 1 more minute before I'm like, fuck it. This morning I was thinking about building Shirahoshi. Oh, you come to the right place, my friend. You have come to the right place then. As we discuss the glory and the sheer might that is Shirahoshi. who is also Poseidon, who is also the Kyodai Heiki, one of the giant big weapons they're all looking for within polyglyphs. Yeah, I just can't find this fucking thumbnail. Where would I have put it? Oh, it's so cringe. Come on. Whatever. The thumbnail was dumb anyway. It was like Copium. Oh, it's a Copium challenge. Copium. But it is bothering me that I can't seem to find this. It is bothering me that I cannot seem to find this thumbnail. I literally used it like 2 weeks ago. Where could it ever be? If I put like look in photos, pictures. Look in pictures. Nope. Not there. Not there. Not in downloads. Anything that comes from Photoshop would automatically go on my desktop, but it's not on my desktop. It's not on my desktop. What if I use, yeah, I could just use like the thumbnail for one of my YouTube videos. It's just anything is better, honestly, than like than the standard nothing thumbnail. Wait, why are you telling me I can't upload this thumbnail? What you on about, mate? Whatever, it's fine. Nobody cares about the thumbnail. Actually, that's a lie. Everybody cares about the thumbnail. That's why, that's how channels grow. That's how videos are clicked on. But fucking whatever, bro. Anyways, let's go on into our game and take a look at our Shirahoshi list for the day. As I switch on over to our card scene. Bam! All right, so Shirahoshi. The good news about this deck is that it plays only one Borsellino. Isn't that great? I only have one in real life, which means I can put that one Borsellino that I have into my Shirahoshi deck with no downside. But Borsellino has become the single most expensive base art SR of all time. Give it up for Borsellino. Does he get a prize? No. But still pretty much a staple in every yellow deck. So what we're using here is we have our Searcher. We have Megalo, best 2k counter that green's probably had in a while, except for Tashigi. You can just rest it to KO to 8k power or less character. With our leader effect, this 4 cost becomes a 1 cost. Unless we want to bring out something bigger and we can just, bring this over for 4, which still is not bad. Shirahoshi usually has a lot of leftover Donna to play with. We have Madara to search all our Sea Kings. We have Tori, probably the best Sea King, or Neptunian, I guess they're calling them now. Tori, I always sorry, it's just called bird. Tori is bird, and Tori is Japanese for bird because it looks like a bird. And this one is allowed. You can set it Donna as active, as like a activate main effect, which is awesome. And then you can rest an 8 cost or less character on attack, which is busted. And then we have the Kararesh scaled Neptunian here. He's called Uroko in Japanese, and he's able to draw you the same amount of Neptunian cards you have in play and then discard that amount, so you can cycle through your entire deck to get the cards you need. We got Hody Jones to close out the games. We got Shanks to kill the big boys. Sometimes you have these big ass guys you just can't get over. You play Shanks to KO it, and then if he plays another big boy, now you have an Ichiman, or so you have a 11,000 power character to take care of it. We have Otohime as our other 2,000 counter, which in the situations where we don't have Chomage here, we can go ahead and use Otohime's effect to flip our life over and basically keep our board alive with this Shirahoshi, who requires you to flip a card face up to defend your board. So good synergy there. We have the EBO3 Shirahoshi, which you can play for 3 and then trash it to give all your Sea Kings plus 1,000 power and then get a life. Pretty amazing. And then one copy of Borsellino here. Just kind of like is just a stupid card, but there's not a whole lot of room for more of them. That's fine. Chomage, pretty vital. This is a blocker that when you attack can just become active again, and is also a way for us to manually flip our life back down to use the leader effect over and over and over again. And then we have strive to surpass me. No, I think it's it says like Oreo koete mio Roronoa in Japanese. And this says you may rest one card up to one of your leader or characters gets plus 4,000 battle power during this battle. The funny thing about this card is our leader literally never rests for any reason. So we can actually just rest our leader with this effect, making this essentially just a 1-cost 4,000 counter for nothing, like for no downside, just can't be searched. Which this also has a pretty nice on trigger effect, which means you may rest one of your cards, rest one of your opponent's characters with 7,000 base power or less, which again, we can always just rest our leader at any time. No problem with that. So this is just a generally really good counter card we can put in here. And then we have the Type Genitis, You're Not My Type card, which literally is just a 1-cost 4,000 power to anything. If your leader is Shirahoshi, and then the trigger is to KO a character with a cost of 2 or less, but that's not super relevant. I guess it can be against some like small blockers that are in your way, which there are more of recently in like, I think there's another Pacifista one in the Yellow Luffy. There's Ipa in any of the Kaigen decks, things like that. 3,000 IQ move. Yeah, at first I wasn't sure why this was even in the deck. I'm like, why would you put this in here? And I'm like, oh, you rest any card and our leader never rests. I remember like the time we were making a YouTube video, me and my friends at the office, and like that's when I discovered like, oh, you can just rest the leader. That's pretty neat. So this is the deck I'm going to go with. This is also the deck list that won a recent flagship with Shirahoshi, so we know that it's actually tried and true and pretty good. I'm going to see if there's any updates, if there's any other Shirahoshis that won recently. My guess is going to be like, no, this still is a pretty cope deck, to be honest with you, but I think it's still pretty fun nonetheless. This is like one of my most fun decks to play recently. Because people are just like, my friend I always play cards with, it's just like, how is Shirahoshi beating me? Why is Shirahoshi able to beat my blue-purple Luffy? It doesn't make any sense. And I'm just like, yeah, this is basically the only deck list I won. We can mess around with some numbers with this if things seem off. Maybe there's too many Hody Jones. I'm not really sure, but I'm not really sure what else we would put in here besides like counter or like another Shanks or like some other top end. This deck used to run 10 Doflamingo, which now that we have Tori, you actually could play 10 Dawn for Doflamingo, put one on as active, and then use your leader effect to put out any of these Sea Kings as well. So that could also actually be a pretty strong move, but it does require you to have Tori. But basically you're striving to always get Tori anyway. So that's not really an issue, to be completely honest with you. But how you doing, Mikey? What decks have you been playing lately? I'm gonna probably jump on the ship of playing Nami, because I think Nami is like a deck that just doesn't lose to a whole lot of decks directly, whereas I feel Hancock does lose to yellow decks, being her main weakness, and there's just going to be a huge rise in yellow decks going forward. Started at 29 and RB Sabo. So started at 29 is the Luffy, am I correct? Yeah, so that's like one of Hancock's mortal enemies, so that kind of sucks. And then yeah, Sabo is just generally pretty good too. All right, so we're going second. We don't have the 2 costs, and this is a deck we kind of want to have bounce and like destruction prevention against. So I think we're gonna mulligan and try to find our 2-cost Shirahoshi here. We found her, and then this way we also have our we actually have a really good setup here. So we can play Shirahoshi for 2 here, and then we can actually play this Shirahoshi to find probably a Chonmage if we can, to partner with this Neptunian. And then we also want to play Madara that turn. And then that's going to be our turn. Maybe I'm going to play more Sabo, since going to be a little hard to get at the playset of EBO3 yellow cards. That is completely fair. That is completely fair, my friend. Yeah, we just take that. Okay, so we got the 7-cost scaled Neptunian. So I think we'll just play this and look for the Chonmage. We found Chonmage, that's perfect. And then we'll use leader effect here to play Madara. And I think with this, we can't find Megalo. We can only find Shirahoshi or a Neptunian, and we only find this 1-cost Shirahoshi. So we'll actually just play this 1-cost Shirahoshi and end turn. And then now we have this pretty annoying board of 2 Shirahoshis. But we're pretty open to destruction now because we still have this flipped up, unfortunately. And it's actually gonna be flipped up again. So this is the turn. This is where we could use Otohime to make sure we're safe. So this, all right, so it's when it would be removed, it doesn't get removed, which is fair. So what we could do is actually just take this hit, but I think Kaido is probably just gonna go for our Shirahoshi here. Oh, he goes for leader. That's actually perfect. So I'll take it, no trigger. And that way we're set up for next turn. And this Shirahoshi gives us life anyway. So what we can do here is we'll actually use leader effect to play our scaled Neptunian, set 1 Dawn as active. And then we have 6. So then we'll play this Shirahoshi to get us a scaled Neptunian, and then we'll actually play Chonmage on top and then use this to flip down, and then we can attack into him here. And now we're pretty set. We're pretty good for now. Then I've just seen a photo of some shops selling the Borsalino for 7,500 yen. Yep. Shops are buying Borsalino for 5,000, so they're definitely selling it for 7,000. Which, mind you, is more than the cost of the box. In case you weren't aware, the box is 5,200 yen. One regular art SR Borsalino is worth more than a box. Wowzers! Rip to your wallets, my friends. Okay, so we have a blocker 2020 chopper. We can just rest this for free, doesn't matter, because we have Tori. Which means we can basically, I guess we can't really go for board here, unfortunately for us. So he's going, is this going to be an 8 to leader? Or is he going for our Madara? If he goes for Madara, we'll just take it. Because we have to lose board anyway, which is fine. That's totally fine. I'm okay with this. But we do have to take this, we do have to prevent the second one, I think. So we will give a... Actually, we can just defend this for free, right? Yeah, it's 7 and 8. I forgot this guy's an 8k blocker right now. All right, so we will draw something nice here. So this is, all right, so we can take any of these. So I think we'll just take the 2k counter. We do have 2 of the life returns anyway, so it doesn't matter as much. And then we'll use leader effect to play this one. We have to trash 4. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. And we probably don't need 2 more of these guys, so we'll trash that. So we'll go ahead and do 7 here and rest the chopper. He takes it. We'll go ahead and attack into this guy. And then we'll activate one of our Dawn. And then we can play out another scaled Neptunian here on top of Madara. And I'm at the trash 4. 1, 2. We have 2 Holy 3. And what's another one? I guess Shanks, because we can't KO anything anyway. These both have character rush, so they're both going to attack into King here. Oh, okay. And then we can't attack anything here. And then this will attack leader. Takes it. We flip Chonmage. Unless he has a counter here that just gets rid of Chonmage. Do you have some trigger? he's putting our Chomage back to hand. Yeah, we fucked up. We should have did this first. Yeah, so we completely fucked up there. Yep, that was my bad. Yeah, that's what I get. I didn't know that he even plays triggers, to be honest. I don't think he can kill us this turn, though. But he could clear our board, actually, because of that fuck up. Okay, he doesn't. He just plays another king, thankfully. But we lost our blocker, so we're taking a lot of damage this turn, unfortunately. But I think we can also just win next turn if he goes for our face. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Is that 11? No, it's 10. 10 into what? Because these guys are 10. This is 9 and 10. So if this is going face, I mean, it makes it really easy to defend everything else. Oh, okay. Then, yeah, we'll just give you a 2k. Easiest 2k of my life. 8k, yeah, we'll take that. And then 5, we'll give you, yeah, we'll give you Chomage. And then I think that we just win, right? Do we not just win here? Big news, Siegs! I'm here to stay a while and listen. Why, thank you, sir. Did he have no counter at all? Holy shit, he had literally no counter in hand. That's fucked. That's not a very good Kaido deck. Sorry, bud. Is expensive than regular OP12 Secret Kuma here. It is more expensive than Kuma because it's actually replacing Kuma in a lot of decks. Or if not replacing, it's just another deck that, or another like form of Kuma you can use. It's also playable off Nami. It's obviously playable against off of the counter trigger, like the trigger event of the counter card, Please Save Me. You can play 2 in 1 turn. There's like, it's just way too good. It's just such a good general card. It's not even leader locked or anything. It's just really good. It's the same guy. Do we really want to fight him again? Do we really want to fight this guy again? Let's go first this time. We have that into what? That's kind of bad. We mulligan this. We do have double Torty. This is good. We'll end turn. We have Torty into Torty for our 5-down turn, which is really good, unless we can find something else. I don't know if we'll be able to, though. So this one lets you what? Rest Dawn, add a Dawn. Okay, so you get, this is Dawn Charge. This is from OP01. I think this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Don't tell him, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't know what he's doing. And I think my gate is too high again. How you doing, Blue? Thanks for staying a while and listening. My most recent short on YouTube is not doing bad. So everybody who is watching over on Twitch, I will annoy you every once in a while to please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. You don't even have to watch anything. I just really want to get to 1,000 subs as soon as possible so I can just be monetized. And then from there, you guys can do whatever you want. But I made a short recently. I did a video recently on getting the One Piece Ichibankuji in the drama and stuff that was related to that. Okay, this guy just leaves. He literally just has no counter in his deck. The fuck is this guy doing? He has no counter in his deck. All I see are bricks. Except for this chopper and this guy. Everything else is a brick. Brother, please reconsider. Please reconsider these choices. Do you have any 2,000 counters in your deck? You don't have a single 2,000 counter in your deck. There's no 2k counters in this guy's deck. Bruh. And I think the next main video I'll be doing is a quick guide for Boa before you guys get all the EBO 3, EBO 4. All right, here's a battle of the princesses. He goes first. We're going second. We don't really have a good play here, so we're gonna mulligan this. We also don't have a good play here, so we're just kind of fucked. It kind of sucks. Building the build of the wall of bossing say, yeah, that's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it, friend. Okay, so we don't have a 4 Dawn play really, so we're really just gonna play out the Shirahoshi and pass. Man, we have nothing to play. We just have the worst possible hand. There's nothing we can do here. There's like not a thing we can do here. Like we're just taking everything, hoping we get cards. Okay, we have a 5 Dawn play. Man, this is it, huh? That's all we got? This is really bad. This is really bad. Western doesn't get rest of EBO4 until April 3rd. Really? Damn. Okay. Then I guess I have time before I can put that video out. So what, like, as the West, what videos are you guys like looking for? Like, what are you guys wanting to figure out right now? Because I really can only make videos based on what I have here with me now, which happens to be the Eastern format. Okay, so Nami. So this guy's also not really getting his Vivi or like any of the cards that he needs. This is also a deck I want to like test out later, maybe if there's time. But right now, this is like pretty brutal. Right, and he gets, oh, he's playing the new Vivi. Okay, so he's going to be playing the new stuff. The new stuff, which is good. Yeah, we're taking that. We're just trying to find something to play here. Because it seems we just cannot find anything to play here. Which is pretty cringe. Man, like there's nothing to play. This is so crazy. Like not a single Sea King in sight, bro. Okay, we're actually going to use, okay, he used leader effect here. He's looking for something to toss out. So we're actually going to use our leader effect to play out Megalo here. There's nothing else we can do. We just have no cards. So now he can play the new Vivi to play the new Chakarpel to give us like a huge amount of damage right now that we can't even stop. Oh, what does this do? I have to bottom deck something? I have to bottom deck something. Wow, I didn't realize that. I have to bottom deck something here. Okay, minus is our Megalo. So our Megalo is now minused. Attacking our Megalo, that's kind of sad. And then Luffy goes face here. We'll take it, that's fine. And then we still have no Sea King. Like, this is actually insane, I think. This is like the craziest game. And then we'll do this. And then we'll trash out. I don't think Shanks is going to be any use to us, unfortunately. These guys. Oh, I should have definitely did this first. I'm so fucking stupid. And then we have this now. So we can... We also forgot to do this. So we fucked up on so many things already, actually. Okay, so this is 10. We'll do 10 to Luffy here. And then we'll do 8 to leader. He'll probably take that. And then we'll do... And this he blocks and gets rid of one hand card. Which is pretty good. This is like the worst hand I think I've ever had with Shirahoshi. Like, this is actually nuts. And we still don't have a blocker for Luffy because I forgot to flip this. This is actually so dumb. So we missed out on an 8k blocker because of my insolence. I don't really know what else to say it. My insolence. Oh God. And then yeah, our Shanks is no good because anything we KO just automatically gets stopped by leader effect. What did he misclick? I have trigger red rock. So my life should be flipped up. He has trigger red rock. Because I mean, like, you can't red rock my Shirahoshi. I would flip my life up. Even with red rock, you still can't stop. Oh wait, yeah, because this is only protects 6 or less, so actually you can't stop the Neptunian here. Yeah. Do 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 do. Do this plus this, I think. There's really nothing for us to do here, though. I think we just kind of lose. Like, it's actually insane. 2 cards of trash. Like, we're just getting nothing we need here. This is actually nuts. Okay, so we can do this to hit this. Then he can maybe use leader effect here. He decides not to. So we can actually just do 8 here. Oh, sorry, 7. And then we can do this. Do, do, do. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Probably not much, I would say. And then he probably has the unblockable combo, I would think. Is what he's going to try and do, I believe. But I think we also just lose, like, based on counter. Like, there's not a whole lot we can do here. Okay, so he's got the Nami. So he can give the Nami rush. And then if he has another blocker Nami, we also didn't get Todi. So we're kind of just fucked in like a lot of ways right now. So he probably does have another blocker Nami. So Hodi is now 5. So we can let Hodi go. I think we can do this. And then if he decides to attack with his blocker, then we can beat him anyway. Okay. So we can flip this down. Use this to flip this. Flip this down. And then we can do some damage here. Or try to anyway. So 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 9, 8, 9, 10. Unfortunately, I think we just still lose. And then we can go 10 here. Because I'm sure he has multiple of the events. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Yep, there they are. And then can we stop it with this? You need another event. Oh, he doesn't have it. GG! Dude, that was pretty close though. Rematch? Gladly. So I can show you how this deck's actually supposed to fucking work. Oh man. It's fun. He chose to go first, so we're going second. We do have 2 Shirahoshis down to play here. So we can actually just play... Actually, I think I'll keep this then. We'll play both Shirahoshis, and then we also have Tori, finally, which is good. And then we have Hodi for later in the game, which we will need later. What sucks is he played Vivi here, which means that he can just kill our Shirahoshis off pretty easily. And we have Chomage into Neptunian as well. So our 5 down a turn is pretty sick. So what we're going to try and do here is find the 2-cost Shirahoshi. No. So let's try to find it. We don't find it, but we find Madara, which is good because we can play Madara this turn. And then we do this. We do find it, which is good. But then we can do this, I think. We probably don't even need to play Madara this turn. And then we'll do this, yeah. And then, because we already have these 2... So one of these guys is getting rash. I mean, we're basically just losing both of these anyways, unfortunately. But that's not bad. And then we will go ahead and use leader effect to play Tori. Tori sets it down active. We play Chomage. Chomage flips. And we end turn. Yeah, we can actually play the fucking game. We can even play Madara next turn to get like a scaled Neptunian out for character rush here. So he found another Vivi. He found the 7 Vivi, but he can't play this turn. We can play a 5 Vivi into another Nami. Okay, so he's got the nuts. He got the perfect curve here. And our Chomage is now, what, like 4? Okay, we got the scaled Neptunian, which is good. Okay, we can even just play Hodi here maybe. Hodi plus scaled Neptunian, probably pretty good. So flip life up, throw this down. We have to discard 3. Or actually we could just play 2 scaled Neptunians here, would be fine. 1, 2, 3. And then we get 1 Dawn active. And we have another scaled Neptunian. And we can trash 4. 1, 2, we probably don't need 3 of these. And then 4, okay. And then we can attack into Nami and rest Vivi. Flip this up. Attack to Vivi. He's gonna run out of hand cards here. Then attack into this. Attack into this. Now you can block and just get rid of a hand card. Oh, we didn't do it. Interesting. Okay, and then we can end turn. We got Chomage active. We have 1 Dawn active. And we have a board full of crazy fucking dudes. And our opponent has 4 hand cards. Which means we can probably clear board next turn. Clearing boards, baby! Let's see if he goes for the KO route. He can play Shanks now, right? No, he has 9 Dawn. What's he gonna do with 9 Dawn? So this one will do no blocker, and we'll just give him this. I kind of wanted to keep this, so it's fine. We just want to keep our board alive, baby. I'm surprised he didn't use these effects, but maybe he really wants to guarantee getting rid of the Torty. So he'll play something that can do that. So we have to get rid of a card. We'll get rid of the Koetero Roronoa, I think. Because I think we'll have to actually counter 2 here. If he goes 11, I think that's going to be, we can't stop it, but I think we're also fine if he does this. But that means we can't play Hody next turn, unfortunately. But we can maybe use Megalo to kill some stuff. I don't know. We'll see. So did he use this effect? Oh, that's why he has 4 cards again, even though he played 2. I see. Oh, he just goes for the 9? Or is he going to double think this? Because if he goes for the 9, we obviously just stop it. Okay, he's double thinking. Does he put both Dawn on or just 1? Okay, he puts 1 on. Or is he going to think this again as well? Okay, type Janai, and then this. So we'll keep our life active here. Then we have 2 Hodies. Let me think here. So we can put 2 Dawn this, attack into this, rest this. Let's it go. And then we can put 3 Dawn on here. Attack into this. He gives us that. Okay. We can put 3 Dawn on here. Attack into this. Probably just uses the leader effect to stop that. Yeah. And then we can put 1 Dawn. We have no fucking Dawn. I already used my leader effect. That's fucking crazy. Okay, I think he just wins now. He just happened to have perfect counter, bro. He had the perfect counter. It wasn't enough. Chakarpel in the house. And we fucked up doing this, so we obviously just have no counter here. And he probably just wants to rush with whatever this is, or he's gonna split up his Dawn here. No, we could have gone Flay because he had 4 still. I guess, yeah, this gives you lots of card advantage as well. Like this giving you just 2 cards on play, which basically just replenishes whatever you spent to do this. So your opponent's -1, you don't lose anything, and then you give them like a double attack into face here, which is actually really good. Yeah, he just had everything he needed. He had everything he needed. There was nothing I could do there, man. What could I have done? Was there anything else I could have done? Because he had leader effect. I could have attacked with smaller numbers, maybe. Because he, like, knowing... Oh, I guess we wouldn't have known if he had 2Ks or not. Or I could have just went for Nami instead, maybe. Well, I think the biggest fuck up was that we just didn't use Chonmage's effect again. Like, we keep fucking up with not using Chonmage, which is, like, really, really weird. Like, why are we doing that? We mulligan this. Okay, we have the perfect, like, 5 Dawn turn, but we don't have anything to play for the first 2 turns, which is bad. We would really like to have the 2-cost Shirahoshi here to protect our board. Oh, sorry, you said something. I can't speak for the others, but I'm just waiting for East to get OP15 to see where the meta shifts. I'm not sure how big of an impact it will be, except for Luffy. I think the Luffy is going to be a little nuts. I think Luffy is going to be a little bit silly, the yellow Luffy. Like, looking, yeah, like, you can literally heal 4 in 1 turn. Oh, man. And, like, all the yellow support is just too crazy. Like, they just decided suddenly, like, hey, let's just make yellow broken, guys. Sounds good to me, boss. And then, like, everybody just going all in on it. Though I'm curious if Brook will do anything. I am curious if Brook will do anything. Okay, we'll use leader effect, play Tori. Tori activates a Dawn. Play Chonmage. Flip. End turn. Next turn we can do some damage. Yep. Ooh. Otohime. Rush Zoro. Yep. Double attackers with rush and restand should help. It's not double attackers. I think what you need now is banish. I think banish needs to come back. Let's get rid of 1, 2. Maybe another Chonmage here. Chonmage, flip that active. Tori, bring back the Dawn. Let's attack into this, rest this. I guess he's just gonna accept this, play out something. 5 could rest. So that's Luffy. We attack into Shanks. Okay, and then we can play Borsa here, right? Just get a life. It's pretty good. We also could have played our Shirahoshi, but I guess we'll wait a bit to do that. And we have no fucking use for our Dawn. Oh wait, we can still attack with this. That's right. So go 7. We'll definitely take this. And then this guy goes active again at the end of turn. Then we have 2 blockers. Unfortunately, we don't have the 2-cost Shirahoshi, so our guys aren't that big. So he can kind of just go for our guys right now if he wants to, even though they're 7 and 8 respectively. So it's gonna be a little maybe hard for him to do that. We don't have Shanks to counter the dragon, unfortunately. This is a lot of damage coming out though. We can basically focus everything into dragon, and then for 1 Dawn just play Megalo to get rid of the Luffy though. Clear out the board, but I'm pretty sure this deck has everything has rush in this deck, so we also have to be careful about that. So we could do is play Skilled Neptunian, and then just Megalo for 4, and then use the rest of Dawn to swing into Luffy. I'm actually not sure. Okay, we'll not block. Is he putting that Dawn onto his Luffy? He is not. He's putting it onto Vivi. It's a bit weird. Okay. Yeah, Yamato I could see being maybe an okay like reaction to all this, but I actually don't know. This I guess we'll just block with this. And then does he want to swing to our Borsa here? Yeah, Borsa is an easy 2k counter. And then your dragon can, I guess, also go into Borsa if he wants to. That's in the leader. We take that. That's fine. Okay, so what we'll do here is we'll trash, gain life. We can play this, use card action, KO, and then use leader effect. Play this out, and we can trash 4 cards. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna run our Hodies. Chomage, flip that shit back. And then, okay, just gives up. Okay. Wandering Nasi. The West is in a weird spot, only getting half of EBO4 in the set rotation April. Yeah, that sounds so fucked up. Like, who decided this? I thought it was a good idea. Also, if OP15 Yellow Luffy doesn't run insane triggers, double attacks go crazy. Do they play insane triggers? Not really, but they just run like permanent get more life and permanent like if life is lost, you draw cards. I mean, for triggers, you could basically play the please save me card. It's just too good. I kind of like the Wild West format right now. Yeah, it's actually interesting, right? It's actually a jungle format where anything can win. Since that Boa isn't at full power yet. But I feel like, I don't know, once Boa's at full power, like I feel like you gotta think, Boa loses to yellow. So once we have like yellow Luffy is at full power, I think yellow Luffy will just beat Boa, basically. Like, Boa loses to the opponent taking Boa's life. So like playing, for example, 5 cost Nami or 9 cost what's her name? 9 cost Bonnie, for example, is just like so bad. So I don't know if like the new Luffy will be the best, but I think starter deck Luffy will be insane. Like this 6 life starter Egghead Luffy, I think will be so crazy, man. That deck already just completely destroys Boa, and now it's just gonna have like so many more tools to play with. Starter deck Luffy also beats Boa bad, exactly. Let's go first here and try to get our Tori combo off. We'll mulligan this. We do have Tori, which is perfect. We have nothing to really play on our first 2 turns, which is kind of not perfect. And we can't punish this Bonnie, so he's basically just having a gay old time there. And maybe some card from new ST Kid. Is that going to be good? Okay, too bad we couldn't get this earlier, man. Okay, we flip this up, play this. Dawn active. We play Chomage, we flip this. If only we could have fucking had this on board first. Because when Shirahoshi gets everything, it's like pretty strong, right? It's pretty strong. I think we might just play Hody here, to be honest. But never mind, it wouldn't matter because he can just do this. But I think we are just going to play Hody, I think. Like, we can do this to play this. Unless, oh, we have this actually, which is maybe better. And then we flip this up. Flip that up. So what we can do is attack into this and rest Cavendish. And then if you rest our Chomage, it becomes active anyway at the end of turn, so it doesn't matter as much. And then we're going to deploy this. We trash 4 cards. 1, 2, 3. One of these. And this attacks into here. Let's get rid of 2 hand cards. And then this becomes active anyway. Unfortunately, we couldn't play this in time. Okay, end turn. I haven't looked much at the OP15 stuff yet. It is crazy how much support yellow is getting lately. Yep. Yellow is a little insane. Little insane. This is true. This is true, friends. Do-do-do-do. 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 Okay. Okay, so that's rested. So we're gonna go ahead and attack into this. Then it's gonna rest our Chomage. And then I think we can 5, 6, 7, 8. Think here, because this will be, it can only be 2 maybe. It can only be 2. And then we put 1 down active. So we'll do this, attack into this. Okay, loses it. That's good. And I think we'll just play Hody here. And then we'll recover a lot of life next turn. And then we'll attack into this guy, which I think he's also losing. Yeah. Oh, Chalmage couldn't become active. That kind of sucks. But next turn we get a lot of Dawn back. That kind of sucks, but what can you do? Okay, this kind of sucks. Okay, so what can we do here? 3, 6, 7, 8. So let's do 2 here. And then we'll do this. This. And then Tori can activate a Dawn. And then we'll use this effect. Wait, not this one. Leader effect. To play this. And then we already did this, right? Okay. And then this can attack here. And then we can just leave it, I think. Hey, Ziggs! Hope you're doing well. What's up, Ben? Yeah, not doing too bad. We're just doing some Shirahoshi testing here. But yeah, Bonnie being able to bring out these giant fucking guys is a little too cringe for me. We'll take this, I believe. Yeah. And then if this goes 10, I think we can counter this one out. Oh, we could have. Oh, that's fine. And then play. Oh, we don't. That sucks. We definitely should do that then. That's so bad, actually. This is actually pretty bad for us. Okay, so we'll use leader effect. I think we'll actually choose 0 targets here. We'll use Chomaga to flip this back. We know that this is an event card, so we should leave at least 1 Dawn up for it. Set 1 Dawn as active. Okay. So what we can do here is 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8. Let's just do 8 here. And then we'll do 8, 9 here. Then he can use this effect at any point if he wants to. Okay. He'll probably have another Dolphy to drop on us here. I would also say that Shirahoshi has 2 weaknesses. One is oh shit, we just lose this, huh? We just lose Hody here. That's fine, I think. Oh, he's got Kid. Okay, interesting. And then Roshinante. Okay, interesting. So we can block this and give 1,000 here. Okay, so what we can do here is play this, get a life, play this, discard 5. 1, 2, 3. 4. Oh, this is tough, actually. This is tough, actually. And then we can use this. Oh, wait, no, we already... Oh, I should have kept Hody. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, so we can now rest. This guy's 8. We can put 10 here. Rest this guy. Okay. And then we can just attack here. Oh shit, we can't do that actually. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we do 9, 9. Can I activate a Dawn or no? I can, good. 7, 8, 9. Wow, okay. 9. And there goes all his hand cards. Okay. If he drops like what does this do? Oh, you can rest one of my Dawn. I see. Okay. Yep. Let's do this. Do this. Yep. And then we can go ahead and use leader effect to KO this. And then we can do 20, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11,000. Actually, so 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 into this. Yep, and then we can do 8 here. Rest Uta. Set Dawn as active and turn. Sorry, I'm a little locked in here because this is a really annoying matchup. So once returned, you can set one of your Dawn as active and rest one of your opponent's Dawns. Okay, that's fine. I understand. So we'll go ahead and do type of Genitis here. Resolve that shit. Yep, it's fine. Then you have another kid. That's fine. You have Bonnie Blocker. That's kind of annoying, actually. Okay, so all we have is Otohime, which doesn't really do anything for us. But the good news here is we can just rest this. So 8, 9, 8. So this 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we know that he can't stop a 12. So we'll put this here, attack here, and rest. Oh, we can't rest. Oh my God, we actually can't. We don't have enough. We need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then end. Wow, this is actually super duper annoying. I can't, like, we couldn't use that because of that. That's actually so detrimental. Like, we're just fucked, man. Like, what can we do here? Yeah, he's just KOing all our guys. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, man. All we can do is play Chomage, flip the card, and end turn. And now we lose. Yeah, we just slowly. We were so close to winning that too. We were so close, dude. Rest is 7 cost for that, doesn't even matter. Actually, yeah, we should have taken that last one. Wait, do we just win? Oh, we can't because fucking... Oh, it's so annoying. I hate it. I hate it, dude. Oh, it's all so annoying. Oh, man. Not a fan of this Bonnie. I mean, we were actually really close. I think he just happened to have all the things he needed. Yeah. Anyways, it was still a GG, I think. It was still a good game. He just... I think what fucked us up was we didn't have another Sea King to play, so that Tori's effect would have been active. So we could have rested the Bonnie to kill the kid. If we could have did that, we would have won. But we didn't have another Sea King. And that really sucked. Sorry, let me go back to what I was missing here. I can see that, repurposing the brick cards. The brick cards? I guess being able to use Gum Gum Giganto twice in one turn without a real downside is pretty strong. Yup. Sometimes I wake up in the morning wishing I could do voice acting projects like Sigsama. Man, I don't though. That's the thing. And I think about it, I'm like, man, why don't I do more of that? I think I'm just trying to do too many things at one time, and also like take too many breaks at one time. Like I get home from work and just sit and watch InSim do fucking horror game YouTube videos for like 2 hours, and then stream and then go to bed. And then I also try and do like YouTube shorts, YouTube content, all this fun stuff. Yeah, man, I want to do voice acting stuff and singing projects, man. What's up, Skyro? Yeah, and use 8 cost Nami to pull back Beer Luffy. Oh, that'd be good too, actually. Just looked up the Nami. Yeah, that could be strong. Also, given the card Rush. Does it really? That's something that is kind of cool with the OPTCG. Wait, it gives a Rush? Then wouldn't you get the on play and the on attack, meaning that you can pump it to 9? Or does it make your leader 7 base? I forget what the wording is on that Luffy. That's something that's kind of cool with the OpenTCG. Some of the typings are so generic that it works for a lot of decks. Yeah, eventually we'll have a nice pool What sucks is that since we have rotations, we can never have like this full pool of cards to play from, like you can with Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh. I think that Nami with either SEC Luffy, 6 cost black, OP10, or 6 cost green, OP13 will go crazy in Brook. Yeah, a lot of people are playing the OP13 Luffy with double attack, and then just like keep restanding it. Exactly. Not a fan of this Bonnie. Yeah, that Bonnie was it was a bad time, but I think I could have done better. It was a bad time, but I could have done better. I think we'll play a couple more games with Shirahoshi, and then maybe we'll change on over to Vivi. If you're enjoying the content, please consider leaving a follow, or if not leaving a follow, please consider giving a little sub on YouTube, where we do game guides, we do card openings, we did the OPTCG Kuji, we talk about scalping drama. All that other fun stuff. We're just trying to get to 1K as soon as possible. I'll just drop this every once in a while. Sorry to be annoying, but I just really, want to get that out there. I'm more tired than Kid Rock's music career, but I'm still here for Sieg streams. Thanks, buddy. Even on your tired days, yeah. I get to finally have a little vacation. I'm going to Hiroshima tomorrow. There's not a One Piece. There is an Undertale concert going on in Hiroshima. So I'm going to do some sightseeing while also listening to the wonderful, wonderful jams that is Undertale. I like you putting a spotlight on Shira. Never seen anyone playing it. What type of Vivi deck are you running right now? I want to test the new one. So I kind of don't know what the best version will be. We have this. I mean, we have a good 1-turn play and then a good 5-turn. I guess we'll keep this. But right now, the deck I have is still the OG Vivi, but I also want to test the new stuff to see if it's better or worse. I personally see the value of the 6 cost black Luffy just to refill your deck. Yeah, that way you wouldn't die, right? So I guess it depends if you want to finish out the game with double attacks, or if you want to like... No, that Luffy doesn't get double attack unless you give it the King Kong gun, right? Or whatever it's called. So I guess it depends. Do you want to finish out the game or do you want to prolong the game? I guess, and then you can choose the Luffy you want to play, right? How does Vivi do in yellow? Since Vivi has a lot, like few life, I think Vivi is almost in the same boat as Ace is. Okay, perfect. This is actually really good. In that, with few life, even if you have blockers and hand cards, it's really hard to defend your life. Like defend yourself if your opponent can do unblockable attacks and you're relying on blockers. So that kind of sucks. I haven't really played Vivi into yellow, so I don't really know, but I just from my experience playing into Vivi with yellow, I realized that like you just take Vivi's lives and Vivi can't really do much about it. I know you can run the Vanished Luffy off of the EBO4 Vivi. Yes, and that could be really good into yellow actually. So it depends if that's better or if the Chocopel are better. And I guess it would depend on what your matchup is. And I guess if you put both in the deck, you can actually choose at that point. Wow, he just let me keep this Shirahoshi. That's kind of weird. I mean, I'll accept it, but... just didn't expect it. She falls over the life burn. Exactly. But also, yeah, like banishing your opponent's stuff can be good, but you would have to make it unblockable sometimes. So what's scary about playing against this Kaido is we don't have the Shirahoshi that protects our board, which I think we will actually need against this because this Kaido can nuke our board with a lot of cards. Is he actually already taking our life? Oh, because he has Black Maria already. I see. So we have, now that we have Torilo, we can deal with this Black Maria, which is good, I think. We'll just drop this down. I think this guy doesn't have rush, right? So it's fine. Okay, so he goes down to 5. So what we can do is play this, trash 3. So we do have this now, which is good. We probably don't need Shanks. Let's get rid of one of these. And I don't know if he has any blockers, so we don't really need this either. We set this as active. So we now have 3 Sea Kings, which means Tori's effect works. So we can actually attack and then rest this Black Maria. And what we could do is we could also just play the one that gets, yeah, this might be better. So we could do this and get more cards, which is good, like this. And then we can play this one to get a life. This can give us a Dawn active. We can't actually, never mind. And then, oh, we forgot to do this. That's so fucking annoying that we forgot to do this again. We can play this and then we can attack into this one because it's free. And then we can attack into this guy. And now our board's safe. And we can basically keep getting card advantage as long as he leaves us alive, which he's more tempted to now because his attacks are so big. Do you think tournament play should stay best of 1 or move on to best of 3 and introduce side decking? I think best of 1 kind of sucks. I don't know about side decking. Like, what would you even side deck? It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where there's like gateway trap cards and things like that. You know what I mean? So I'm not really sure. Because I just don't think like side decking would even really be effective. Like you could maybe change around a couple cards, but it's not really going to change your matchup. The only reason I would think that it's important to have side decking is, or sorry, not side decking, like a best of 3 is just because like sometimes you just really whiff, like just with any other card game. There's a lot of luck involved in what you draw. And I think just a one of is not really a good way to tell. If that makes sense. Okay, so interestingly enough, this guy just kind of let us have it. I don't know. We have to trash 4 cards here. 1, 2, 3. This is probably fine. And then we'll finally flip this up like we were supposed to. We'll use Shirahoshi to find something. Can Shirahoshi find Hody Jones? No. Can find this, which is good. Okay, so what we can do is we can swing 9 into this, rest this girl. Black Maria is free. And then attack into her. And then we can just swing 9s into this. And all he has to do is just put back Dawn. It's not a big cost for him. But then he'll have a lot less Dawn to deal with, yeah. But basically this guy can just never die, huh? This king can just never die. But now he can wipe our entire board, which I realize he can now do that because we don't have the 2-cost Shirahoshi. So I think we're losing our board here. You can rush and rest something. I see. Okay. We will pump that up. That's 9. I guess that goes 9 into 7, huh? Yeah. Then Kaido swings 6 into something. He just wants to clear our board, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so all we really have here is Tori. Play that down, flip. And then we can just kind of swing into a lot of stuff here. All these guys can't be killed, unfortunately, so. can swing 6 or 7, I guess. Okay, then we can swing 8 here. This guy also can be killed, right? Yeah. Then we'll swing here. Then we'll swing here. He's gonna take our whole board probably, but what can you do, huh? What can you do? Yeah, there is the whole board. Yeah, without that Shirahoshi, we get kind of fucked, unfortunately. Yeah, this Kaido was the one I knew we had to watch out for. And then this Shanks is not even effective against this because we can't KO these guys. So there are certain decks where, like, since we just can't do anything about characters, we just start dying. So we can do this, get a Sea King. And then we can do this to put it on Tori. Then we can do this to gain a life and then turn. I think we still just die here, but it's fine. I'm more of a casual player, and in some matchups, so some cards feel useless, like Red Rocket Emu. Oh, I see. Yeah. Even replacing with a 2K counter might help. Yeah, it might help, but like ever so slightly, right? Like not to the point where I feel like, oh, like it's not like we're in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you can literally play some trap cards that would just completely shut down your opponent's deck. You know what I mean? Anyways, it ain't worth playing this. Yeah, GG. GG. But that could just make the matchup worse if your opponent can also side deck accordingly. Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah. And I guess if that was the case, there would be decks where like you could build it in a variety of different ways depending on what your opponent plays. But I feel like there's just not enough pool of cards that like side decking would really matter. Like even playing Red Rock, you play like maybe 1 or 2. So you maybe change 1 or 2 cards into like, yeah, like you said, like maybe an extra counter or something. Like I could see like maybe like Vivi would be like, oh, do I play the Shakapella or do I play the Banish Luffy or something like that? Could maybe be a thing for contention. I'm not really sure. All right, let's see how Vivi's looking. So this is what we currently have for Vivi. I'm gonna call the new version Vivi 2. But it plays a lot of these guys right now. I think we still leave the Shanks though. The Shanks is still good, I think. And what we'll do now is, do we have the, we don't actually. Alabasta. And we also want the red because we also want Igarapapa. And we have the new one. And then we have, where are my boys? Here they are. Okay, so you do have to remove some stuff here. So what can we remove? It will be Cavendish. Are we just giving up on Cavendish entirely? I feel like Cavendish is so good though. 2K, 2K, 2K. We have a lot of 2K counters, and then this. Because this can hit Nami or Nami. But then we don't really have a forward on play except for this, unless we just play our searchers out. We could lower the amount of these to also play a couple of these. Yeah, that count might be good. Fun fact, in addition to being Canadian, C's is also Indonesian heritage. This is false. Thoughts on 3-cost Vivi or Igaram? Igaram for sure. Vivi, not so sure. because Vivi you can only really play on your first turn going like with your 3 Dawn, and is basically useless after that. Igaram can always be useful. Igaram also becomes a pseudo blocker, or else you just get infinite value forever. So I 100% am on board with Igaram. 3 cost Vivi, not so sure. I'm guessing you're always gonna want to go first here though, because this is your 5, this is your 7, and then your 3 could also be Vivi. So every turn you're just playing Vivi, which could also be good. And then we still have Shanks, right? Did we get Shanks? Okay, we could lower the amount of Shanks. Do we keep Cavendish? I mean, Cavendish is our perfect 4 Dawn play though. Do we need 4 Shanks? I mean, Shanks is so in the decks that it can hit. Shanks is a fucking amazing. I'm gonna try this for now, and I'm probably gonna realize really soon why it's bad. But I'm thinking this is what I'm gonna go for. Yeah, and then this is good for yellow. This is like generically good against anything else. The reason why Chacapella is also so good off of this Vivi is because you just get your cards back. I ran so many breaks in comparison. Yeah, Vivi needs counter, I feel. But we could reduce some. Like, since we're not looking at power so much, we could reduce the amount of Otamas and just keep the choppers and the cobras. Or because we're playing Igaram, we could also consider other 2k counters in Alabasta. Were there any new ones that were introduced? Oh, fuck no, we need this. We definitely need this. Yeah, this is one of the most OP cards right now. This Terracotta, this is like one of the reasons why you can win the game. Just makes one of your Alabaster cards unblockable for the turn. Not a fan of 10 cost Kaido. I don't think... I don't know if you need Kaido. Maybe not in this build. I think Kaido was good when you had more room, but now you kind of don't. The blue unblockable one. Yeah, this, right? Yeah. So this makes something unblockable. This is really important. Because like, where would you do for Kaido? Like, you would maybe remove some Shanks for Kaido. I guess you could do that. Maybe, okay, one Kaido. One Kaido. For like the decks where like Shanks can't be used and you really need hand cards. How's that? This is a pretty nice curve. We could maybe reduce some bricks. We could maybe put Chopper down. But I feel like this is also, if we're reducing Cavendish, this is our other best second turn play. Like if we're forced to go second. So I kind of don't want to remove these, and this is searchable with our with like, it's just a searchable 2k. I guess this is also a searchable 2k, so this is good. So we have 2 searchable 2ks and then a chopper, which doubles as our best second turn play. I don't think the Ikaram was any good, right? On play, if your leader is Vivi, draw 2 cards and trash 1 from your hand. And then you may trash 1 card from your hand, give a 1 arrested Dawn to your leader or characters. So is this kind of like a worse Vivi? But you could play this at any time. And the giving it, like trashing a card to give a Arrested Dawn, I feel is very bad. I think I might try your deck list. Not gonna lie, my version suffers from consistency. Yeah, I mean, you need consistency because you're trying to pair cards. Like you're trying to pair a 5 cost Vivi with this Nami or this Nami, and then you're trying to pair that 7 cost Vivi with this Chacapella or this Luffy. And if you can't find either of them on that turn, it feels really fucking bad. So yeah, you need to be as consistent as possible. You could even consider playing like another search card, like maybe like a Mugiwara search card just for like these boys. I think better version of Vivi first effect is good, but A main, activate main is kind of sus. Yeah, you can use this at any time, but then you really just get 1 card. It basically, since you have to draw 2 and then trash 1, you're basically just replacing this card. And so that would have to mean that this card has value in playing in the first place, which it basically doesn't, because you have to trash a card to activate main. So I would actually say this is not a better Vivi. I would say Vivi is way better in what she does on the turn that you play her. Or like if you're, even if it's like late game, maybe you just need more cards in hand, you have nothing to play. Since these 3, like you could play a Vivi for 3, draw 2 cards, and then maybe find your combo with this Vivi, and then you play that down as well. So I would actually say that this Vivi is still better if you're just trying to get more cards early game or something. And then this effect is just kind of bad, is what I think. Oh yeah, this ace is also alabaster. I forgot about that. This Koza is not a bad 2k counter as well. I think I'm gonna try this and see how it goes. Oh yeah, mine is way different. At 7 down, I throw down a Ben Beckman, but I like the pairing concept. Yeah, this is just the new version. I also do have the old version of Vivi, which we were just looking at. To be honest, I'm not sure which version is better, because Ben Beckman and like Rayleigh are really good. And then you do have like the Shanks and Kaido, like you have, and then you just have these 2. This is still very, very good, I feel. But with the ever increasing amount of decks that just say, sorry, you can't remove stuff. I think that reducing power and then KOing is just not as good anymore. Reducing power and attacking into it, I think, is still strong, and this leader does this by default. And then Rayleigh also does this. But like Beckman, who like trashes things and like some things, oh, it can't be removed, or like Shanks KO something with 10k, oh, can't be removed. Like that kind of bullshit makes me unsure. I'll still keep a few versions, like copies of Shanks, because Shanks is like the ultimate just KO anything basically with leader effect. And then if it's under 10k, or if it's 10k or under, you can also just give it rush and then do 12k into something. I think is like also very good. But I guess it'll depend how the format goes. But how it seems to be going now is yellow is the biggest fucking bullshit, like crazy fucking madness ever. And this new version of Vivi is equipped to either take 2 life from yellow or just banish their life, which is very good. So I could see why this might be the new way. Yeah, they can't, this hard, you can't remove stuff, sucks so hard. Exactly. Like I fucking hate it. Like why? Like I get that like the removal meta was so crazy for the longest time, but like every deck just has their version of like, oh, you're playing a control deck, go fuck yourself. And it just feels really bad. Let's see how Vivi works. This is very similar to my list. I don't run the 5-cost Cobra and replace him with another Kaido, a Pudding, and 2 of the secret Rayleighs. I guess we'll see how much we need 2k counters. Maybe we don't need 2k counters as much as I'm thinking we do. But we'll test it. I would also like at least a couple Rayleighs in the deck, to be honest with you, but Rush Spanish for 9k, Chef's Kiss, beautiful. Yeah, but then of course they also play blockers, so like even if we play, that's why I think it's good if we could keep, if we play multiple of them, because then it's like either do you want to take a double hit, or do you want to take a banish, or like maybe you play both banishes and then you have 2 banished characters to worry about. Because I really do think the way to beat yellow is just gonna be banish. So he's going first, we're going second, of course. So we basically have nothing, so we'll mulligan this. So we do have Igadam to play on second, which is good. And then we have 1 part of our combo to play later. We do have this as well. So we have 2 of our top end, which is not great, but we do have Igadam to search something. And so Roshinante is one of those decks where like they just play 8 bajillion blockers, and it's like really hard to do anything about it. Having the Shanks is good, but this is another deck that starts to play like some non-removal stuff, which is also very annoying. So we'll do this, and then we do have the Vivi. We have both Vivs actually, but both of these will need a 5-cost first, so we'll get the 5-cost, and then we'll end turn. Is that red Luffy Alabaster and you can't unblock? Yeah, this is Alabaster, so you can give it unblockable. But keep in mind, Terracotta, like you basically can only use that once. You can't just keep giving things unblockable. I think it's an activate main, but of course they're just going to take care of it immediately. So basically we just can't do anything next turn, right? Yeah, see, this was the issue of getting rid of Cavendish's, is we just have nothing to play on our 4-dawn turn. Like we just have nothing to do. It makes the bricks more effective. Wait, what does? What makes the bricks more effective? I will take this actually. Okay, we actually have a 4-Don play. Nice. We got a 4-Don play, and he's gonna put some Don on his law here and attack into this. Oh, he's not. He's going for this. Interesting. Okay, we do have Terracotta. So this is activate main. You may rest this character and trash a card from your hand. Okay, so you either rest this 0-cost character and trash a card to do that, which obviously feels really bad. So we'll do this. We'll attack into sugar here. And then we'll do this too. Oh shit, we couldn't use this because we attacked. That actually sucks. But I mean, we still have it, so we can use it later. It's fine. And then this is 6, right? So we can... we can block, resolve, and then trash this Luffy. It's fine. Get rid of some of the bricks. We don't need both of these guys. And then is going to play the law that makes us reduce hand size. No, it's going to be this one that just like 8 bajillion power or whatever. Okay. So now we can do this. Hopefully find the 7-cost Vivi. That's good. And then we can play this into the Vivi. And then we're minus 10k. We rest and then minus this. And then we minus this guy again. And then we can swing into some stuff here. So we'll swing into this. He takes that, and then we just end turn, I think. Yeah, we probably did need to have one pudding in this deck, actually. We probably needed to have one pudding, to be fair. So we had to waste a Dawn here. I think I'm okay getting the Igaram up though. He had to put a couple swings into it. See, he becomes a pseudo blocker that Igarapapa. And he did his job. We were able to find both parts we needed because of that. We can get rid of this. But as people learn how to play against the deck, they will play around it more effectively. You have to attack something twice or just swing face. Yeah, that's true. That's true, friend. Okay, what's he playing off of this law? Oh, he has the Virgo, actually. See? They just play Virgo. It's so fucking annoying. Pretty annoying, friends. Okay, so he plays the law that makes everything pumped up. Okay, then he rests this to get what? The ice did is there. Okay. And then we have this now. So they're both 9, right? Yeah, okay, so we can play Vivi to play this. Opponent has to bottom deck something. I feel like the Terracotta is kind of a bait. It's a 2k, so I guess it's worth running. But the activation cost is high. I mean, you just use it to end up the game, right? Like any other unblockable card. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't rely on it to get rid of blockers. This, and then draw 2 cards. Okay. And then we can activate this to minus this to give this rush. And then we can minus this even more, which is good. And then we can let's see here. We do need to get rid of this sugar. We do need to get rid of sugar if possible. Okay. And then we'll swing with this. It's 9. Actually, we'll swing with this. See if he gives us his blocker. What's up, Cootie Cloud? Why, thank you. Stay a while and listen. Stay a while and listen. If only we had a pudding, huh, guys? Vivi's list feels hard for me at the moment. I wanted to use 2 cost Igaram and a cost banner sleeve, but feel like I shouldn't buy the cards since they get rotated out in less than 2 months. Oh yeah, I guess they will get rotated, huh? That sucks. That sucks, friends. Yeah, Cootie Cloud, the rotation hurts. Yeah, I am personally just not a fan of rotation. I don't like it. I'll say it. I hate rotation. I'm not a fan. Not having rotation was what made me like Yu-Gi-Oh! When I first started playing card games. You can play cards from like 8 billion years ago and it's okay? Yep. That's neat. You can build so many kinds of decks. Yep. Everybody should do this. Uh-huh. You know what I mean? Yep. Another law. Who would have guessed a law would appear in the law deck? Law, 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 law. La 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 la. But what we have to be thankful for is he did not play the There Go, which means we can just smack the Shanks next turn, which is really good for us. So he's going into this. I think I'm okay to give up the choppy blocker. But see how much help this guy was for us? This guy was so useful. So going 8k into our leader. I think I'm okay with this. Yeah. Then he puts a life. I think he trashes a card, and then this one does what? The number of Dawn cards is equal. Your opponents add 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck is rested. Okay. Cool. So we just get to smack the fuck out of this Roshinante, which is really good for us. But he can use leader effect to just negate that effect. And then we can do that on this. And we can give this minus. The unfortunate thing is we can't use the other card though. All right. Yeah, I feel bad for West EP Sanjis. They're just getting Reiju and only have less than 2 months to use it with Red Rock. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they'll, like, to be fair, they will likely reprint something to replace Red Rock. Like, maybe not as crazy as Red Rock, but I think they'll have something like that, because there has to be something in the game that keeps boss monsters in check. Otherwise, if there's no Red Rock, everybody will just be playing these 10, like, these giant fucking cards that can't be dealt with. Do you know what I mean? Let us trash this. I think Chocopel kind of is just better because you can just draw 2 cards, which is really good. Having hand cards is good. Okay, so what we can do here is I think we'll just play. Yeah, so play this. Play this. And then the opponent must discard one of their 2 cards now, which is nice. I need Red Rock too. Everybody wants Red Rock, bro. Everybody wants Red Rock. But they could have also just, like, if Red Rock is too strong, just ban it or limit it or something. Like, you know, other card games do this. It's not too absurd. It's not the craziest thing. And then we will give Rush minus this thing down. And now we're 9. So what we can do is 10, 10. Yeah, I think this is fine. We'll do 10, 10. And then he kind of has to choose what he's going to do here. And then hopefully one of these double attacks goes through because he only has 1 blocker and he only has 2 hand cards. So this guy's going to die regardless. So he has to get rid of what, a life? Yeah, okay. Okay, so then we can just do, he has no more hand cards, right? Yeah. So we can do, I think we do 8. He's 6, right? So we'll do 8, 10, and then 12. I think we just win. Yeah. Then we can do 10 and then 12. Chaka and Pella is a good card. Yep. I am realizing Chaka and Pella is very, very good. Like, we actually tossed both of those Luffys away for the Chocopel. I think Chocopel is significantly better because you also draw 2 cards. Because we were thinking of it as in, like, oh, Luffy has Banish and then Chocopel has double attack, and you can just kind of pick your poison against whatever you're playing against. Chaka and Pell also draw you 2 cards. Like, it's actually pretty good. So I think I might just remove Luffy entirely. I don't know if we need Luffy, or I'll keep him to 1 maybe. So I'm already seeing this as like a way I would need to edit this deck. The fact that Luffy banishes every turn though is very nice. But I still think the fact that you're losing cards, because if you do this into Luffy, you're down 2 hand cards. Where if you do this into Chocopel, nothing changed. Nothing changed at all. Like, your hand remains the same size as it was, which is very strong if you think about it. There's no downside. Your opponent loses a hand card and then you get 2. And you played out a turn early. So yeah, this is very good. We definitely need as much consistency as possible. Luffy, maybe we'll keep it at 1. We'll keep Chocopel up here. Shanks still did some work here, which is good. Leader, the counter event, I think we only used it once maybe. It's good. Cavendish, we didn't get to see, so we don't know. We didn't get to use this effect, but we didn't need to, because again, if you're playing against the yellow deck, they're always going to be recovering life anyway. So, but this is going to be against the other decks that can't recover life. Like, if you double attack something into 0 and then you use Terracotta next turn, and then just put all Dawn onto this, like, it's pretty hard to respond to that. So this is obviously very important. Chopper, as we were forced to go second, Chopper basically like saved us a bunch. So definitely don't want to remove chopper. Obviously this is important. This 2K. Do we need these many 2Ks? Yeah, because you're right. We should have at least one pudding, right? So we'll drop a Cobra and add a pudding. I think you're right. I think every blue deck needs at least one pudding. It's like so it's one of the most broken cards in the game. And that way we still have, what, 11 2K counters? We have a pudding, so it exists. One Kaido I think is also okay. And Shanks is really good. Okay, let's try this for now. Actually, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Bro, show me the ultimate move. Touch the butt. Touch the butt. Oh yeah. Touch the butt. What's that? Touch the butt.
Don't wake up. Yeah, you fast asleep. You dreaming about exploding in my face. Wait, that didn't sound right. I mean, you know. Sorry, I just had to. Whoa. Sorry. Okay, sorry. That was just really funny. Whoa. Well, there's the MF5. Let's get the fuck out of here. Bro, what the fuck? Ne, どうしたのこれいつ座っていいよすげえじゃあヤッホーしてヤッホーしてあ
Get over here. There's no escape from the huntress, you fool. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? To your death.
And that's how we chase people with the huntress. Just pillage one off a corpse, man.
Yes. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for waiting, guys. I'll take this opportunity between games to once again try to peddle my YouTube. I'm sorry I keep spamming this. I just really want to get to 1K subs as soon as possible so I can just become monetized and then I'll be satisfied with life and everything else. And with that, I think we'll just go with this list for now until we find any other issues. I just realized was chat not working? Was this chat thing not working, or what does it erase if I change windows? I'm actually not sure. I don't remember anymore. So let's try this and go for it with Vivi 2. Vivi number 2 here to chill with you. We have Vivi here, by the way, in my hand right now. This is my Vivi. We got SP Shanks. Wow. We got SP Vivi. Wow. Before they went fucking insane prices. But we don't have the new. I didn't put in the new guys yet, but I'm thinking I really want to. After playing this, I'm like, oh man, this is actually really good. I'm actually gonna build this because I'm gonna bring this deck while I'm traveling to play with my friend and test it out. Test it out. We have the Vivi Nami sleeves in the back. The Vivi Nami. Hello. I want to play the game. Let's see this hotel. Ooh, this actually looks pretty good. Whoa, that looks really good. Damn. We can choose. We'll go first finally. We didn't get to choose yet. Okay, so we have the 5 Vivi into nothing. We do have Igaram. So we could play Igaram to search for things, and we have the 10 cost Shanks. I'll try to keep this. We don't have 1 cost Vivi, but we do have a search card, which is very important, so this is fine. So we'll play Igaram and use Igaram to find... Oh, we couldn't actually find the partner for this. That's actually really bad. We'll search for Vivi then. And then we'll actually just play Vivi to look for the partner. We found her. Good. But we basically just bottom decked all of our Chocopels, which is really bad. He's going for our dude. We resolved that. We resolved that. Oh, we had another Vivi. Okay, this kind of sucks. Don Quixote do Flamingo. What's up, Keen? Lurk, nice to see you on, buddy. Nice to see you too, buddy. Keen, you've been going like crazy style. I've been seeing your Instagram. Looks insane, dude. I'm so proud of you. So proud. Like that's Keen. That's my boy. I'm liking it, dude. Yeah, if you guys want to learn Japanese while playing video games, Keen's your boy. Can I do shoutouts? Does this work? Yeah. Hell yeah. You arrested one of my dudes? How'd you do that? How'd you arrest one of my guys? How'd you do that? Then whenever characters fight cost less. Oh, I see. And then you can KO it. I will resolve this and give you a 2k. And then I will accept this. It's fine. And then how many of these can you set as active? These 2. Okay. So we have nothing to play off of that, unfortunately. So we're just going to play another one of these. Yeah, because unfortunately we basically bottom decked all our dudes, so. So this guy's now 3. So you can put a Dawn here. Down here, attack into Newgate. Oh yeah, G. I'm realizing we should have just put all of our minuses into there, but that's fine. Okay, turn. And then from next turn, hopefully we can find something to play with Vivi, but I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to, fortunately. I'm not sure what this guy plays for this much Dawn. Oh, he plays a Law Beppo. That kind of sucks, actually. And then we'll give him 2k, I guess. Yeah, we'll accept that. Okay. Shit. Okay. Yeah, this kind of sucks. We have nothing to play with this. We kind of had nothing to play, actually. We can basically just play a blocker out. And then I think we can just kind of swing a lot in face, maybe? I'm not really sure. But his leader's 7. Which kind of sucks. 7. Basically swing 8. I think that's all we can really do. Then next turn we can drop Shanks, which is nice. Oh, he took the block. Okay, interesting. Wait, what? What? Okay, I'm confused, but I'll take it. I'm confused, but I'll take it. So no matter what, we can definitely just KO the Law Beppo next turn with Shanks. So yeah, Shanks is just so good. Okay, never mind. Shanks is so necessary. Shanks is so necessary, dude. Even if he just drops a Dolphy on us right now, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter, dude. Wait, what? He used all his Dawn and then only had a search card? I'm a little confused. I won't lie, I'm a little confused. Okay. Okay, interesting. And then we can give this. And then minus this, I think. Okay. So what we can do here is attack into this. And then we can attack into this. Lo Beppo. Hey guys, it's me, Lo Beppo. Beppo, 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 Beppo. And we have Terracotta. We have to discard a card though, right? You could have Hody here. Okay. Interesting. Beppo, 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 Beppo. GG. I will accept the rematch. I will accept the rematch. He chose to go first. We're going second. And we do have Cavendish. So this is perfect. So we do keep this. We have a search and we have Cavendish. And then we have double search. So we're getting an Alabaster card, right? Let's grab the Luffy just in case, and then we'll do this, and we'll grab the Vivi, which is good, and then turn. So we have Cavendish into Vivi Nami, and we could use this other Nami to also search for a combo. We have another Shanks, which is good too. So then we'll attack into this. And then we'll play Cavendish in turn. Cavendish-sama! So he plays Sabo, which is if you have 3 or more arrested characters, you can draw a card. Let's give him this 1,000. Do you speak fluent Japanese? Fluent. I can speak. Would I say it's fluent? I speak at what is. I have an N2. So N2 is what is considered business Japanese. Would I consider it to be fluent? I wouldn't say it's fluent, but it's close to it, I guess. It's close to fluent, I guess you could say. But I still make a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes. Oh, interesting that he had that. Okay. Then we have to discard a card. Maybe we'll get rid of Igaram now. It's a little too late to use it. And then 5. Okay, she's 4. So we can't kill this. Just end turn. But yeah, I live in Japan. So this is why we're also using the Eastern format. It's because like this is literally my format. I play in Japan and live in Japan. How long did it take you to learn? Well, I've been here for 13 years. So it has taken me a long time. Though to be fair, I don't always I haven't studied a whole lot. Did he just give up? He just left, okay. Yeah, he was getting his ass handed to him this time. To be fair, he's getting his ass handed to him this game and he just left. We had the perfect opening. My wife is Japanese and we've talked about moving to Japan, but my Japanese is terrible. Did she move to wherever you are and you got married, or has she always like lived there and is like second gen or whatever? And Japan's a good place, man. Even if you don't have Japanese, if you live in Tokyo, you can usually get by. But I mean, like if she's your wife, you can definitely just like try talking to her. Communication with the spouse is one of the best ways people learn. A spouse or girlfriend. Japanese language is so hard to learn, especially the kanji. Yup. She moved here from Japan. Okay. And she wants to go back or no? We'll go for, actually Rayleigh likes to go second, right? Because of, yeah, actually we'll take the second from Rayleigh. This is bad. So I'm mulligan that, even though we had it fairly good. So we have this into whatever our 5 Don play will be. Sup, Proton Jack? That's a name I haven't seen in quite some time. How you been, friend? I was actually wondering if Rayleigh's any good now too, because Rayleigh has that one new event card, which I don't think really changes Rayleigh too much, but I mean, it's still a good deck, right? And good deck is good. But yeah, kanji's tough. But I mean, like, of course, if you live here and you're like exposed to it every day, it's easier to learn. Okay, you got Conqueror's Haki, right? So that's 2K, or everybody gets minus 1,000. I am coping with Boa. I mean, Boa's really good, man. They ain't no cope. That ain't no cope. Let's see if we can find a 5 cost. We find the 5 Vivi. Can we find anything to go into 5 Vivi is going to be the question. And then we end turn. I work remotely and it would be cool to try living there for a while. Yeah, I mean, you can also live here temporarily. That's also true. You can just rent an apartment, and if she's Japanese, you can probably get it easily. But I am swapping to LP15 NL soon once it comes out. I thought NL would be really good too, and I was really excited for NL myself, but NL looks like it has some problems. We go every year or two, but oh, you've been here then. But trying it long term would be interesting. Yeah, it could be fun, maybe. Okay, so confirm that. What does this let you do again? Okay, you get +2 here. So you're just going for leader or what? Yeah, so leader, that's gonna be like 5/5. Okay, we have Chuckapel. I will block 1. I'm guessing we'll do this one because we do need to drop our thing here, and I'll probably take this one actually because we really need to find our pieces. Okay, good. So we have a combo here. We have the combo. But if we do this, it means we can't attack into this, which I also think is very important actually. So what we'll do is we'll actually attack into Buggy. Okay, and then we'll attack into Buggy. Because we weren't asking, we were telling. Give it to. Dude, he's going nuts. That's crazy. And then we'll drop a Choppy. Choppy, Choppy, Choppy. Yeah, how did you meet your wife? Probably I know it would be hard to play into those 6K LDR bodies. But like, I just think it's just hard to play like yellow, man. I put Rayleigh deck away when Mihawk became a thing. Kind of surprised to see Rayleigh again. I mean, Rayleigh was never really bad, right? And if you think Rayleigh's probably pretty good into all these like really like end game decks. A lot of Rayleigh's cards replace themselves, which is really good. Okay, so he has the unblockable card. It's good for us to know. See, this is like why it's hard for us to just rely on blockers, because he just has cards that say, oh, you can't block, so suck a D kind of thing. So he has a 2k counter. We will just let him have this, it's fine. And then I think we will just block the first one for free. If he really wants to keep going for a life, it's fine, I guess. Ding, ding, ding. And then it's 5. Probably just give another Egadum here. And then if he wants to go 7 into the Chopper, let's let him have it, I think. Or maybe we should keep it, because Chopper can also attack into these. We want to get rid of as many bounties as we can. We'll take... Actually, no, I'll just get rid of that. It's fine. Ding, 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 ding. Be nice if we could have found the Nami, though. The Nami would really help with this matchup. But we have the blocker Nami instead, which is not the best. Pudding, not very helpful for us this game. So play this into this. Oh, there's the Nami. Okay, we'll start placing on bottom. Definitely don't need this. And definitely don't need this. And then we can give this minus 2k, give this rush. So what we can do here is we can attack. So this guy is now 3, right? So we do 5 into 3. Does he want to use his Conqueror's Haki here? He does. Oh, this plus, and then he lets it die anyway. I think he used the wrong one. Unfortunately for him. But we know he can definitely defend the Zoro, but he can't defend this buggy, so we'll just get rid of the buggy. Then we'll end turn, and we have a blocker up. And he got rid of his unblockable card anyway, so... Can we eventually get back with sheer value alone? We have everything we're playing as blockers, which is kind of funny. Everything. Oops, all blockers. We don't need another one of these, so I'll probably give you this 1,000. Do we need Kaido? Because like he's not playing anything big, so we don't really need Kaido, and Chakapel can also draw us cards. And this is also this is only if our opponent has 3 life or less, right? Yeah, so I don't even know if we can use this. So he drew this one. Okay, got it. You will block, resolve, and discard. Maybe it is better to have this. Hold on. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll discard this actually. Ding, ding. So we know he has 0 counter in hand, so we can take this Zoro for free. So we'll play this into this, draw a card, and then we'll play this, we'll minus this, give this rush. And then we can swing this into this. Then we can swing this into this. And turn. So this character can't be killed when battling strike attributes. Okay. Nami has wisdom. Okay. Nobody has strike, do they? Oh, Sanji has strike. Sanji has strike. Alright, so we have 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll be able to drop Kaido next turn and draw a bunch of cards. So I guess Kaido is good. So he reveals these two. We confirm the reveal. So he gives one of these guys some more power. I met her during a study abroad term in college. It was one of those things that felt like destiny. We'd have right away. She must have knew English then, right? Oh, that's really nice. That's cute. That is pretty cute, my friend. It looks like EBO3 is coming out in blister packs in the US for the first time at the big box stores. Hopefully this means supply is decent and prices for singles are reasonable. I'm not really sure what that means, but that sounds pretty good. I saw somebody post that they opened one blister and got like 3 of the SP cards. I'm not sure if that's legit or not though. If the enemy has 3 life, you can get cards from Kaido, right? Yes. So all I have to do is knock him down by 1, which is easy because he has literally no hand cards. And then we'll have a lot of hand cards and we'll basically take down his entire board here. I think, I'm not sure if he's trying to just like win right now or not. Like obviously he can't. So we'll do this and just stop this attack for free. And then this, we will take that. So this is, how many Donnas on this? 4. So this has 5,000 power, right? So that's fine. We have to get rid of a blocker anyway because we were going to be playing Kaido next turn. Then we will give you a 2k. And then Rayleigh will hit for 10. That's fine. So we'll also lose another blocker here. Oh, but I probably should have. That's fine though. And then we just get rid of this entire board. So what we'll do is we'll minus this guy. We'll swing. I don't know what I want to do here though. We'll swing leader really quick with this. Oh wait though, if he has any counter at all. Oh, I should have swung with fucking Nami. Okay, so then we can play Kaido now. Draw a bunch of hand cards. We minus this guy even more. And Kaido has rush now. And Kaido KOs this. Nami KOs this. This guy KOs this. Now he has no board. And we have a lot of hand cards and 2 life. Past EB sets were only available as booster boxes at card shops in the US, not at Walmart. Oh really? They never sold them at like actual retail shops? I didn't know that. Really? And then I guess card shops could only get product if like they want a like a raffle to get it basically. I didn't realize it was so crazy there. Okay, so he plays Brook. So you got armament haki, which is what? Okay, just doesn't really do anything. When you get cut off, it feels so good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, dude, EB sets have been a mess in the West. I didn't realize how crazy EB sets were. You guys want to hear my biggest failing as a card collector? When EBO2 came out, I'm like, oh, nobody's really buying this set. Like, it doesn't seem that good. There's not that many good playable cards in this set. Like, I don't know if I really need to get it. So my friend found a box. And he's like, hey man, do you need these? And I was like, not many people are really buying them. I don't think I really need them. But I think our buddy might want them. So you can just ask him if he wants it or not. I don't really think I need it. Thanks though. And then our buddy opens the box and it contained the manga rare. and I was like actually like freaking out. Like I was so sad for a while, man. It was pretty crazy. I could not believe what was going on. Welcome to life, man. It was I was so sad, bro. I couldn't believe it. My one chance of getting a manga rare, and I fucking gave it away. It felt so bad, my friends. It felt so very, very bad. He took it. Do you think he can survive 10, 12? I don't think he can. I don't think he can. But maybe we will. We'll get fooled. So that's 2. 9. Oh, he had it. Nice. Okay. All right. So now there's no way we can actually end up like close out the game. We probably didn't even need to do this. We just gave him extra cards. Actually, that was dumb. All right. Yeah, because now actually there would have been a chance he couldn't have had events to let his leader effect go off. So actually giving him that was really bad. Giving him that was really stupid, friends. Don't be like Siegs. Don't pull a Siegs. But yeah, my friend, and then that gear second Luffy is one of the best manga rares you could have gotten to. Oh man. Now I'm just like, whenever I see packs, I'm like, what if it's the manga rare? I'm traumatized forever now. Bruh. He picked no cards? Ouch! Oh, that sucks. And then you put down a Luffy. Okay, so you're just wasting your Dawn? Okay, you made your leader unblockable. Okay, so your leader's unblockable. Congratulations. And then, so you couldn't raise these guys though. So you have 3 attackers and your leader's unblockable. And you're just stacking your leader. I think this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He must not know what he's doing. So, and then Brooke, okay, well, we block because your leader's unblockable. Did you think I didn't have 1,000 counter? Like, oh, that's funny. Do we troll? Yeah, let's just troll. Let's troll a little bit. Yep. GG. Can never look at EBO 2-pack the same. I mean, I can never look at EBO 2-packs again anyway. The EB sets, I didn't realize this. I don't know why I didn't realize this, because it happened with the Chopper EBO 1 as well. EB sets don't come back. Like, EB sets are the hardest to find. So like, oh man, and there was the 25th anniversary manga, like the anime set. Like, why would I think, oh, I don't need that? I even went looking for packs myself and just thought a box was too much. What? Anyways, stupidest decision of my life. Bruh. Oh God. And that friend already has so many manga rares. He doesn't need another one. I don't have any. The closest thing I have is my blanket of manga ace. I'll never have one. I even made a short about this. I'll literally never have one. They already promised reprint of EBO 3. Yeah, but like for example, EBO like 02 is not coming back. 3, I know it's reprinting in the West. I think there should be one in the East as well. I think EBO 4 is also supposed to get a reprint in the East. I mean, it really should, with Borsalino's being 7,000 yen for one, which is the most absurd shit I've ever heard. So yeah, they better be reprinting or else there's gonna be a fucking riot. Okay, I'm liking this Vivi build more than I thought I would, so I'm thinking I'll actually make this. But removing Rayleigh's from my deck feels bad, man. Rayleigh's such a cool guy. He's such a boss. But yeah, Chocopel are actually pretty good. But there are consistency issues. Why does it always happen that way? The guy at our locals pulls a demon pack at OP13 pre-release and then pulled the manga Mihawk at OP14. Yeah, I mean, that happens, man. Even I have a friend who plays, like, he only opens Pokemon cards, actually. And, like, when OP14 released, he's like, oh, I'll just buy 3 just for fun. He even took a picture out, like, and put it on his stories. Just 3 packs to test my luck. Yeah, he had the manga Mihawk in it. In his 3 packs. The literal only 3 packs he's ever bought of, like, One Piece. He got the manga Mihawk. I've been buying boxes and packs since EBO4. You guys want to guess how many mangas I have? I already told you I have 0. I have 0 mangas. I have 0 of them. Sorry, I'm just not playing this. I just don't want to play against Blue Nami, sorry. I don't know how it does into the meta yellow decks, but I enjoy the deck. The Vivi, I mean, I don't think it's a meta deck, but it's just a fun deck. We're just having fun here. That's some insane luck. Yep. That guy is honestly legit super lucky. Like, he gifted me. I remember, like, when I used to play Pokemon, he didn't play Pokemon cards at the time, and he gifted me 2 packs of Shiny Star V, which is where you get the black shiny Charizard, and there's God packs that existed. And I remember I kept buying pack after pack looking for the black, like the shiny Charizard, and I couldn't get it. And I even had a YouTube video series at the time called something so stupid. It was like this shiny Charizard challenge. Can I get the shiny Charizard by the end of the year, or like something super cringe? And then for Christmas, he got me these 2 packs, and one of the packs was a literal God pack that had the shiny Charizard from the same guy who pulled the Mihawk. The guy is literally like insane luck. At least my local's been nice to us players since we got to buy EBO3 for 150 bucks. Oh man, I will never buy boxes at above RSVP. I just won't do it. Just not gonna do it. I'll buy singles at that point. Yeah, man, I do not envy you guys over in the West, that's for sure. I'll go first. So we have Vivi into nothing, and we have 2 top ends, so we'll mulligan this, I think. We mulliganed into a significantly worse hand. He's just out there weighing packs. When I first started collecting Pokemon cards, they just had packs like on like little pegs on the shelves that you could just like look at and choose whatever ones you wanted. They're all there. And then I remember at the time there was like a sign up saying like you can't use machines to check the packs. And then they eventually like just started putting all the packs behind the counter, and then nobody could ever look at them again. That's a sad reality in the West. Trying to find stuff at MSRP is impossible. Yeah, man. The culture there is like, I don't live there, of course, but like I keep watching things like I watch Charlie, like Moist Critical, always just doing. Oh, is it my turn? Why is it my turn? What? Oh, okay. Yeah. And just seeing like how cringe the scalpers for Pokemon cards are, how absurd everything is there. I just watched a local scene die because the store sold all EBO3 online for crazy prices instead of supplying the locals. Yep. That's greed for you, man. That's how you know that card shop's in it for the money and not for the passion. Which, I mean, like, it's fair, right? I mean, it's a shop. They're trying to make money, but when you force your own, like, your local customers out, like, you might as well just be like an online shop at that point. Like, totally like a fully online shop if you don't want to care for your local guys. It's wild. It is wild. But in Denmark, MSRP is a bit higher than the US. Is it because of import fees? It must be because of import fees, right? Okay, we do have the Vivi. We don't have something that goes into Vivi, so can we Vivi into Vivi? We actually can Vivi into Vivi. And then we attack. Kind of a cringe play, but what can you do? EBO 3 boxes we're selling for over is $600 pre-sale. Nope. Never, my friends. I would be out of that hobby so fast. Because of that, yeah, it's $150 around MSRP. Even then, like, how much is it supposed to be? Though I guess your guys' boxes are technically twice the size of the ones we have in Japan. So a box in Japan is 24 packs, and it's 5,200 yen. So like what, like 35 US dollars maybe for 24 packs. A lot of other stores are selling for $400. Because I think in Japan, like if they're selling them at places such as like electronic shops and stuff like that, they actually aren't allowed to sell them over MSRP. Like they actually just can't do it. MSRP in Finland is 118 euros. Is that high or low? I actually don't know. I know euros is worth more than dollars. Is it like $200 maybe? But you also are what, subject to the VAT stuff? Man, I guess I'm just like lucky to be in Japan. God, I cannot find what I need. Oh, we found exactly what we need. What am I talking about? So our opponent has to bottom deck something. A lot of people don't realize that they have to bottom deck something when Chaka-Pel comes out. I'm glad Chaka and Pel got a good card. I think they're neat characters with cool designs. And this card is cool because they're like transformed and shit. Because the old Alabasta cards are just so bad. Actually, the old Chaka was very good. Like for what it was, like a 3 cost that it just like... so then I choose one target. I draw 2 cards, right? Yeah, okay. Then we minus this, give this rush. And then we can actually attack into this with some stuff. So we'll attack into this. So he gives us a card, and then he'll give us a blocker here. He'll give us all his cards, baby. Give me all the cards. Yes. And then he'll give me your Ripa. Ripa. Yeah. Wait, he just... What? Okay, interesting. Why didn't you give us your blocker? Even the official Bandit stores sell boosters as 24 packs. 24 packs at $5 instead of a set price for the booster, which usually gives you a slight discount. Before the game became super popular, you could get a booster for around $80. Yeah, that's what I would expect them to be. About $80. Drops another Ripa. This poor guy is just not it's just not working out for him, huh? We could just drop Shanks. No, we can't drop Shanks actually, so we have to search something. Can we search Nami here? Oh, we can actually search another Chaka-Pel. We can actually play it too. That's actually good, yeah. And then we'll play Chaka-Pel. And then we give Chaka-Pel. And then we attack with Vivi this time. Oh, he just gives it to us. Okay, that's interesting. And then we actually have the terracotta if he actually decides to just take it for next turn. Wow. Okay, so next turn we just win. That's cool. Kobe sounds like a good deck on paper, but attacking active characters just isn't that good. It is against Shirahoshi, I can tell you that much. Shirahoshi does not stand a chance against Kobe. Not a chance. And he'll be losing round table in the next rotation. Yeah, that's true. I don't think he realizes we have terracotta. I think this is gonna like freak him out pretty hard. And this is why, for the guy who was like, I don't know if we need to run terracotta. This is why we run terracotta. Yeah, it's fine. And then we actually can trash Shanks here and save it. It's kind of funny. And then, so terracotta. Oh, he didn't even let me do it. That sucks. You erase this character and trash a card from hand, and then it gets unblockable. Yeah, he wouldn't even let me do it, man. He wouldn't even let me have the satisfaction of playing terracotta out. But I feel like this Kobe didn't get any of the cards he needed. Like, he didn't play Kobe out. Like, where's his Kobe's? Did he just not play Kobe? Dude, where's his Kobe's at? They're just not here? Oh, there he is. This guy. Oh, he threw it away. I see, for counter. Hello, what's up, Diablock? Welcome in, friend. Meteor Fist is still a card. What is Meteor Fist? Oh, this card? Honesty Impact? Or is this something else you mean? Meteor Fist. Guessing that's a red card. Meteor Fist. Oh, this one. Navy. 3 costs. Give one of your opponents minus 5k for the turn. That actually is quite good. That's a pretty good card, actually. Whose card is this? Minus 5k for 3. Yeah, that's pretty good. I guess 3 is an investment, though. Because this doesn't like completely like round table for 4 minus 10k is actually like so good because you can take out new gates with that. This you'd have to play 2 of them, but I guess yeah, it is searchable though. But yeah, we're just cruising with Vivi. I'll just take this moment. We'll play one last game. I'll take this moment to bother you all one last time about my YouTube channel. Please, we're trying to get 2,000 subs as soon as possible. And I'm just like, I'm 150 subs away basically. And then I could just be monetized. I just want to be monetized. Round table is better for sure, but still better than nothing. True. Actually, this is still very good. 3 for minus 5 is pretty strong, and searchable, which is really good. And trigger for the activate main, which can save you. Very strong. I agree. That's actually very good. But yeah, Vivi is not so bad. But of course, we're not playing against any meta decks, so it's hard to know how good it is. Like, we're not playing against any boas or anything. Or like yellow Luffy's or anything. But I would actually argue that maybe this is still like really good into boa because we can take care of their board. We can do double damage to their life and stuff like that. Just saw that one of the 2 European events for OPTCG is like in Lille, just 20 kilometers from where you live. Damn, that's lucky. Are you going? Are you going, son? Trigger's nice. I agree. Gotta love them triggers. Should have at least some triggers in your deck. Though I still hate the idea of triggers. I think it's important to at least have a couple in your deck to save your ass sometimes. What do you think is the best deck right now in the East? I would say that definitely by far the most popular deck is Boa. The best deck is still up for contention. For context, in the latest championship, I would say like half of the top cut was Boa, but the final 2 So the ones who got first and second were Nami. Blue, yellow, Nami. And I don't think blue, yellow, Nami really has any weakness right now. So it could be said that Nami is the best deck currently. Boa obviously most represented, but how about the blue, yellow, Nami matchup? Yeah, so Boa loses the Nami, which is why Nami won that championship. Because Nami being able to go to 7k, all of Boa's little attackers can't do shit. And if you are able to just take Boa's life, so they can't activate triggers, then it just really sucks for them. And you can do that with a 5-cost Nami, and technically also with Kid if you're playing Kid. It's crazy how that deck kind of just came out of nowhere, the Nami. I mean, the Nami was always fairly strong, I would say. We'll keep this. This is actually really good. But I think it just came because of how much Boa there was. And Nami is like the counter to Boa, but also doesn't really have a bad matchup in like against anything. So I think it's just like really good. Okay, we have so many of these. But okay, so this is another one where you just find this and hopefully find. Okay, we can play this. Okay, not the best, but not the worst. Leader ability to 7k is kind of wild. Yeah, and if you think about all the support you're getting like all this Mugiwara support where you can just like for 4 Dawn Zoro, just put a life card up. And you have like the Robin, you have the Nami, you technically have the Gear 5 Luffy if you wanted to go like all Straw Hats, which I think you'll be able to do in the future. Right now it's using a mixture of the what's it called? It's using the fucking Gecko cards, what are they called? Thriller Bar cards right now. Which is okay. Oh, we do have Luffy here. Man, but I still think double attack's just better. I don't know, what do you guys think? I know this would be the one matchup where like it's actually important to have Vanish. I'm gonna start placing bottom. We'll get rid of Cavendish. I just think Chacapel is better. And then we can use Igaram here. Oh shit, if we used Igaram first, we would have had this Nami. That's kind of annoying, actually. We can still get this out, I guess. And then we can use this to give this. Attack into this. I'm TO. What is TO? Sorry, I'm not really sure the lingos. At my local, I'm thinking about banning you, Nami, and Boa for the heroin event. you would make everyone so. Oh, is that tournament organizer? I see. That'd be kind of funny, actually. That would be kind of funny. Oh, he got Flame Dragon out? Okay, I see. Is Flame Dragon only your leader? It's leader and characters, I see. The UI Nami is going to be such an expensive deck in the West, and Nami and Robin SRs are $50 a piece. Yeah, so I was lucky. I was playing Nami before all the stuff came out. And so when Robin and Nami came out, I actually bought them for that deck before people thought it would be any good. So I was also very lucky. We'll use this effect to trash. We're gonna be at 7, right? We'll trash. Do we need Shanks? What do they play? I don't even remember what they play. I'll actually remove Shanks. I think that's okay. I'm not even sure he targeted, but it's fine. It's gonna be a lot more fun. Yeah, but of course, like this is all the decks that everybody's like looking forward to. But I agree, it would be pretty funny though if you did that. Is he gonna go into? Actually, can he attack into? Yeah, is he gonna go into? Oh, I'll take this for sure. Wait, will I? Hold on. No, I won't. Because I can just keep drawing cards for free, essentially. Actually, I will take this. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can find the 7 cost. Yes! Good. And then we'll play this here. Play this here. Opponent has to bottom deck a card. It's hard in the West because we're behind new cards. Like, yeah, that's true. Because by the time you guys get it, everybody knows what the card, like the top hits are and like the most desirable cards. And they'll automatically be worth so much more. I agree with that, actually. Let's see here. We'll attack into this. We'll attack into this. There was some hard cards luck there. Yep. Sometimes you just need it. Sometimes you just need it, friends. I'm just surprised he's keeping Egadam alive. Like, I'm just getting so many free hand cards here. So plays not, or plays Robin. That's fine. Like, why is he just letting me have this? It's so weird. And then I think we can just drop. We'll put a Dawn here. And then attack into this. And then we'll use Igarapapa and get more free hand cards. So we can use this, but I don't think we need to, right? We could replace both. Then he has to bottom another one. So we have 2 blockers and 2 double strikers right now. And then we draw 2 cards, which is pretty fucking funny. Then we have another Chocopel if we really need it. And then we can just go 9. 9-9! We'll keep Terracotta just in case. He revealed Bonnie, so he got a Bonnie just now. That's cool. Hyakubite Ciezo plus 2k. You have to have a 2k. You don't have any 2ks. That is yikes, brother. Do you feel like Heron event is supposed to be like, let us play some leaders we normally don't do, and we'll be sad if we watch when we're playing Nami and Boa? Yeah, that's pretty much what the event is like here. This is true, friends. Okay, we'll give him 2k. And we can actually just drop a Shanks here, which would be kind of funny. We can drop a Shanks on top of this. We'll actually be good to go. Man, we're just destroying Luffy, actually. This is crazy. This is kind of crazy. Okay, I'm just going to give you a 2k here. Unfortunately, we don't have counter event, which I really wanted. And then we'll give you another Chocopello. Probably don't need 5 of them or whatever. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about the Robin though. The Robin just kind of exists. Let's do 9 here. Because he has to keep in mind that he'll end up going to 0. So like the double attack is actually like a pretty big threat. And he actually can't stop this, I don't think. Yeah, he mathematically can't stop this. And then we just play Shanks here. Get rid of the Bonnie. This guy's rush. GG. Dude, that was fucking nuts. That was like not even like hard. But I guess we did get pretty lucky with the 7 Vivi when we needed it. So consistency will be king. And I think later when Igaram rotates out, we're gonna have a harder time playing this deck. So unless we find some other way to also search Alabaster cards, like of course the Vivi is very good, but Vivi only searches 4 against Alabaster and Straw Hats. But if we need consistency in this deck, like a lot. Like I could see even like playing the event, like the events that just search anything, the 2-cost events, and just like that, having that replace Igaram maybe. But Igaram adds so much value to this. Like against this matchup too, like he just let Igaram survive. Like we got like 3 cards off Igaram here. That was wild. That was beautiful. Yeah, it was a good game. And yeah, Shanks is still really good, of course. So obviously Shanks has put in value in like every game we've played so far, except for like 1. And then the 1 Kaido I think is fine. Kaido was also really good against the Rayleigh. So I think this 1 Kaido, 3 Shanks is quite good. We've had no issues so far, and we draw a lot of cards with Chocopel. And we realize that Chocopel is just as crazy, if not more crazy, than the 8-cost Luffy. So Chocopel is definitely the way to go here and maintain card advantage. We need a Garp, but for Alabaster, yeah. Yeah, Garp is so crazy. I was gonna say a Garp like card would be nice. Yeah, absolutely. But unfortunately, we don't really have anything else. The only thing we have would be those events, right? Which I'm not even sure. I think We Are is yellow. Oh, here it is. No, yellow screen. Yeah, like one of these events might be good. Because it's just you can just get anything that's 4 or more, and all the cards you want to search are 4 or more, and you can also use this as a trigger. So I do think with Vivi, because you need combos, you need 2 cards to work together. You definitely will want consistency pieces. The Shanks with Rush is really nice. Exactly. Like, and of course, and then Bonnie was exactly 10k, right? So it was just a really good counter to that Bonnie. And even if they play 12s. We can't give the Shanks Rush, but we can still use Leader Effect first and then KO at 12k, because Leader Effect minuses something by 2. And then when we played against La Beppo was 11, but we had the 5-cost Nami on board, which allowed us to activate main minus 1,000 and then play Shanks to KO at 10k and then give Shanks Rush. So I mean, like, yeah, it's a decent deck. I mean, that Luffy deck we just fought is technically a pretty meta deck, to be honest. And we were able to handily defeat that. Kobe also won some flagships here and there. We were able to defeat Kobe pretty handily. What would give this deck a hard time? I would say Rush, but we also were able to defeat Rayleigh, so that's not the case. I just think maybe consistency will be our thing. If we can't find our pieces, then it kind of sucks. And we've been a little lucky so far. What beats Vivi? I'm guessing a good Boa player would beat Vivi. Yeah, Boa would beat Vivi, I think. Yeah, you just take Vivi's life and then go for the unblockable. I could see the Chacapel maybe like making too much pressure, but I think Boa would still win. I honestly think Vivi will be meta. The West doesn't have yellow at full power. Yeah, so actually you're right. In that case, Vivi might be the way for you guys to go. Cause I'm thinking about it, and I think actually, like, it's really just Boa that would beat it. I guess decks that play Gravity Blade would also, actually no, because when you play this, it doesn't matter anymore. Emu, I think Emu still beats Vivi. Actually, yeah, Emu beats Vivi really easily. So never mind, Emu is what beats you. Yeah, because this doesn't matter. Giving these guys rush doesn't matter. Reiju, yeah. So yeah, true. Blue Pepper Sanji will fuck you up. Okay, yeah, never mind. There are a lot of things that can beat you. Emu is becoming less prominent now, so maybe you don't have to worry about the Emu matchup so much. But Sanji is still out there, and I think Sanji will still be kind of okay until Red Rock rotates. But again, like, we have to also keep in mind when these cards rotate, because Pokemon would do this as well. Like whenever something was rotating that was like essential, for example, like Quick Ball. So, we need Quick Ball. If we don't have Quick Ball, we can't do anything. They just added like Nest Ball or whatever it was. It's like, oh, you can search any card and put on your bench, any basic card. So like as soon as Red Rock rotates out, I think they'll make like a new Red Rock, but it'll just be a bit different. Like maybe it'll cost 7 or something, or like it'll have some other stipulation like, oh, you have to have 2 life or less, or discard a card, like play this and discard a card to bottom deck anything. Like it won't just be Red Rock anymore. It'll be like something else. So you know what I mean? Like I think they'll do something about it. Blue is kind of like the removal deck. It has all the removal abilities. So I guess Blue might get something in the future, but who knows? Anyways, that's all for me for today. Thank you guys for joining. I had fun playing with princesses today. Shirahoshi is pretty good. Vivi seems like better than I thought it was actually. So Vivi's pretty pog. I'm gonna actually build this like probably after the stream's done, or at least try to find the cards to bring it on my trip. So thank you guys for joining me, and next Monday I'll still be traveling, so probably the next time we'll be on will actually be a week from today. So next Wednesday will be the next. Yeah, until then, if you guys haven't seen, again, I'm so sorry to bother you guys, but yeah, there's my YouTube. If you want to check other things that were going on, that we did, that we made, and future projects, that'll be listed there. That's where it'll be. So thank you guys. Thanks for joining. I always like chatting with you guys and hearing about what's going on in the One Piece world globally, because I only really know what's going on within my backyard here in Japan. And it sounds like a train wreck, to be honest. I definitely don't envy you guys. But that's it. So yeah, thank you guys once again for joining. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah.